Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Hello, I'm Shane. Thank you for coming along for our sketch club. We've had a couple of weeks break here for Christmas and New Year, but it's good to be back. A little bit funny to be back actually. If you haven't been here before, we do this every week. We took a couple of weeks off for Christmas, New Year. But we do this every Friday at 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock, and we usually have a different subject matter each week, usually inspired by something that we've seen here on our homestead in Quebec. Now this week I was very lucky to have a couple of encounters with a great grey owl. Do let me know if the music's a little bit loud. It might just be my volume. But make sure you can hear me. If you can't hear me very clearly and the music's too loud, let me know. I'm just looking at the waveform here. It looks kind of okay. I'm in the orange, so that's good. All right, so a great grey owl has appeared over our wetland area, and I've seen it a few times now. I was lucky to get a couple of photos, so we're going to have a look at that. And if you don't know what we do, check out our website, www.jrartlab.com, jrartlab.com. We do all kinds of digital workshops, from graphic design, digital painting, traditional painting, podcasting, filmmaking, photography, 3D sculpting and modeling. Whatever you're into, check out. We might have something that you're into or looking that you would like to learn. I just had a class just now with one of my students who's doing 3D printing and got a 3D printer for Christmas, so he's super excited to print some stuff out that he made from himself, not just downloaded. It's always fun to do creative stuff. Okay, so let's oh yes, please do like, share and subscribe. It would really help us out with the algorithm thingy. So let's get on over to my screen and have a look at what we're going to be painting today. Now, I'm painting in Rebelle paint, but you can do it on a sketchbook, you can do it on your iPad, you can do it on your computer, whatever gets you going. So yeah, pull out whatever media you like to work with. If you want to do it traditionally, break open your iPad with your Procreate or whatever app you like to use, and let's get sketching. Okay, so I have put the reference link for these in the chat. So if you would like to see these photos, you can click on that and go and have a look at this. So long as you have internet, which you should have if you can see me. Let's have a look at the photos I got. They're not great because I was running the dog and we just happened upon this. This was the second time I saw it. So we just happened upon our little buddy here. So this is him, her, I'm not sure, but it looked very far away, but it wasn't. I was like maybe 15 meters away from it. Like, it looked like this. So I've got a bunch of references I got from the internet as well to help us with thinking about how we're going to compose this thing, where we're going to put everything. So let's have a quick look through those. So this is my photo. And there's another one. Very iconic kind of white stripy pieces on the inside of the eyes and those bright yellow eyes. That's another one. Now I do like, this looks far further away and it's part of the same distance, but I like this on top of the tree. I did not think it would support its weight when it flew up there. I was also lucky enough to see him. He was hunting. So if you look here on the claw, you can't see it, but he dove down and then found himself a little mouse or a rat or something. And I was just like watching him for probably 10 or 15 minutes, and then he dove down and got this little rat, and there's a log here under the snow that he crawled up on, and he's just eating it, ripping it to pieces and gobbling it down. So that was kind of a pretty unique experience. And then he sat there for a little while. So those I think are all our... Here we go. There's one more here. I don't know if this one's that different. But yeah, he was watching me and he was having his dinner. But he was pretty chill. He knew I was there. He's seen me a few times. I've seen him about 3 times now. So I wanted to get some closer references so that we can use these to fill in detail. I absolutely love this. I don't know the artist's name. It's too small here, but it just Google search brought this up. When I saw him fly down, the wingspan and the fluffiness of the wings was like, you can tell it's an owl. The wings are like very big, but like sort of more 3-dimensional shaped. I did get a couple of him flying, but I haven't posted them. So, all right. So let's have a look at what we want to cut down today. What kind of references we think will help us the best. Okay, so I want something. We'll put this one over here. Now, I'm not going to keep these on my screen. I'm going to put these on my other screen, and they're just for getting some, like this one's got interesting warm cool, which might play well for us. There's so much texture in the bottom feathers. Yeah, this one. I'd love to have a close up. I think I can't decide if I should do it in this tree or on the top of the pine tree, like where he flew up to. So I feel like that would be a nice, like if you cropped in just that little composition bit there. I think we'll do that, and then have him looking back at us like this. Yeah, like this pose is what I saw when he was on the pine tree. So something like this kind of pose, but on the top of the pine tree, like that one. Alright, so that's what I think I'm going to do. Let's put this over on my other screen. Okay. Just set this up here. So we're going to get our oil brushes. Let's choose our canvas background color. I think we're going to go with a snowy bluish grayish. That looks good. Alright, let's get some colors going here. Oh, whoa, whoa. gonna put in a rough kind of sketch. I'm just going to move my references around a little bit. I want to be able to see that pose that I saw in the other tree. I'm kind of combining the tree one with the pine one. I'm using the pose from the tree one. Now if we lose power, I may disappear. We've already lost power once tonight. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully. let's see if we can block in a little bit of background stuff. Let's name this before we get into trouble. Thank you, Mr. Chen. All the way from international guests here. Stick with we need a little bit of something down here though. Let's get this. That's no good. Tree time. Now that one doesn't have much. So let's see. darkest. Do saturated dark green to start off with. I haven't even started on our owl yet. Let's get a bigger fat brush. Maybe we can try something. It's like a really old brush with really bent out of shape bristles. I like it. Now I feel like we've gone a bit too high with our pine tree, and we might need some other. Alright, bird time. just smoothing out the texture that's coming through from that sky. adjust this. I think we're going to call that done for today. Remember, it is Sketch Club. It is not Finished Painting Club. So, if we like what we make, we can take some time and maybe do a couple more preference sketches and then turn it into something that has more time and effort put into it. Okay, so we're calling this Great Grey Owl. Let's have a quick look. Oh, hold on, saving. What's our time? Oh, right on time too. There we go. Okay, I like the composition. We definitely need to do more work on the owl. I think the colors could be a bit different so that we've got a bit more separation from the owl and the sky, but it was a fun one. Alright, so we'll see you here again next Friday. If you would like to suggest a topic, you can. Please comment to us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Valerie, for your comments. If you would like to join us or suggest a topic for next week, you can do on any of our social media or drop it in the chat. And we will see you next week for Sketch Club. Have a wonderful week. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Even if you can just hit that like button, it does help us get seen by other people. And thank you very much. Bye! Oh, and Happy New Year.